cup, Gaganako. Terror, what on my wrist, Aerodactyl. Mixing white with the green. Sworn in the bezel was sworn in them fly switching, torn and pivot. Purple water pecs, Pokia. All to find even in West Podia. She was naughtier. The Hexpo, Oxo, fuck around, get your nose wiped. Salmon rocket full spikes. I got a Volk with 4 tights. I just Terror, go to go on a tuss flies a kite. And I got Dondozo for Bozo. She get shite. Spin on goes tight. Dick Terror last read your whole life. I'm trying shot, Coliseum Kurt. Afros only can Kurt. Big body fire breather. Let the interior dirt. I was a jetty, want me on Kurt. Keep it 100, keep it my word. Collision course, that's gotta hurt. Digital dash me on a fur. Forge out the red room, go bird. What's that? This shit just occurred. Mellow the slump is that dirt. Hit him with a terror blast, yet alert. I split a kg a bird. I just did the 1/6 to revert. Chimp out, weave out, glacier on my wrist, but I'm still the coldest cat. Reminiscing 2013 that summer. They went like Butterfly, Pidgey, Retarder. Pokey aiming, but my shooting not gonna. Blunder my dog on the mic, I can't blunder. Huncho, I'm only smoking on the bomber. Pack the rifle like a Richard Piana. Fuck with the Don, you gon' end up Ivana. Keep one in the pocket, can't get calm, mama. It's true, it's true, it's true. Wanna be the very best, I can't be number 2. Thankful for my brothers, make my dreams come true. 100,000 on 100,000, I still choose you. Don't matter if it's 100,000 on 100,000 on 100,000 on 100,000 on 100,000, I still choose you.
I was trying to figure out why the stupid audio was so low. I just had it turned down on YouTube. Can you believe that? That's what we say around here. Believe that. We're big Roman Reigns fans here, you know? Now, chat, I just got such a video to record. So, you know, I may as well stream, you know? Look at this idiot, this Northern Lion idiot. Miller the Killer loves that guy. I love this guy, this great AMV guy. We probably not a good video to watch on stream. Anyway, look at me flexing over here. 2 whole pages of a finished script. Last stream, I think, or maybe it was in one of my great recently uploaded secondary ENT videos. I was saying I was having trouble with this Pokemon battle script, and then I think I had the idea, I think I was in here, so I was doing one of these things, and I said, what if I could like split the video a bit more, and that would probably make it better. And I ended up going with that. I've split that video, I've split the video kind of into 4, though it was already kind of split into 2. So it's kind of been split further into 3. You see, the math adds up to equal to 4. But they should be relatively little or small videos, which is probably a good thing. I've still got tomorrow as well off. What are you recording? Whoa. Yeah, I Pokemon video. Can you believe that? So there's this one. I mean, we may as well go through it. So this one is just about the first shot of the anime. You know, we're starting strong. Then which one's next? This one is like a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff that's supposed to come to a point where it's... This one could end up getting cut. I don't know. But this would be video 2. Then number 3 would be this actual battles one. This one is very interesting. I'd be very interested... Now, this has to update because this is the old version and a bunch of that's got to go. Get the fuck out of here, useless fucking... The problem is I had already recorded like 9 minutes of audio for this video, but I've just changed it all. Fuck it. Terrible. Get rid of it. This is a video that I would want Miller to watch because it's interesting. Because it is like a analysis of how Pokemon does its action scenes and why it's sort of very unique in that sense. And I think it is very cute. We'll see. And then the third one would be this one, which is more of a meme-y, funny video about just how people shit on Ash's first 8 gym badge battles because he doesn't fight for them or whatever, and why that's just stupid. Though this, now if we open another document, I've started like these little documents where I put video ideas into groups. So here we have a Pokemon video idea one, ranging from good to boring video ideas. So these are like the 2 that I'm making, plus I've added 2 new ones. that last one kind of plays into this, because it's kind of about the appeal of the Pokemon. Now, this fucking microphone is on its last fucking legs, chat. I already bought a new one. I just bumped it. The light's still on, though. It's fucking pissing me off, though. The littlest little flick, and it's gone for good. The Pokemon anime is filler thingy of, like, the filler is, like, the point of the show. If you don't like the filler, kill yourself, stop watching. Just like Heath did, that coward, unless he's going to tell me he's watched a bunch more. Oh, I was supposed to do something. Oh, we got a bunch of consumption things to actually talk about that can be interesting. A bunch of them are related to Heath. Also, is CeeLo Pilled here yet? I don't think he is. But we need CeeLo Pilled's Blood Meridian catch up. We need Heath's Pokemon catch up. I even got some news for Miller the Killer. It's not about One Piece though. That he might be interested in. But this would sort of tie into this video. So should I just make this the 5th video afterwards? That would be crazy. Probably not, because this would probably be a bigger video. This is a more specific Pokemon thing that's good later. This is like when we want to make our movie videos, which would be cool. Because I'm kind of trying to... Basically what happens, every time I go to make a video, I'm like, oh, I could make these other 3 videos about this same subject. And then I always do I'll do it later. But later never comes. So it is part of our 2025 New Year's resolution of impulses. We've got to act on impulses and do it in the moment, because you're not going to do it later. Don't pretend you are. Or if you want to do it later, it's going to be a lot harder to get back into. So you got to do it now. This happened with Devilman. I had like a bunch of Devilman ideas, and then I put those 2 together and actually made those 2. Now, the other one of, like, either the Everything is Devilman video or the Devilman Tension video, these videos are never coming out, because it's been too long now. I'd have to go back and reread the whole fucking thing and shit like that. It's not going to happen. So I should strike while the iron is hot with this Pokemon stuff. I even feel that way with, like, the Last of Us Part 2 thing. It's probably... I have, like, 3 Last of Us Part 2 videos I was going to make, which was the Wary Tenderness one, which is the analysis of, like, the first 2 or 3 Joel scenes. Then the immediately likable Jesse and Dina thing, which would just be their first 2 scenes. And then, like, a general Ellie Abby thing. Like, I should make all those videos at once. And if I can make them all in, like, a chunk and then get them out in a chunk, it won't be so, like... Because if I can get all these Pokemon videos out... Now, take this with the biggest grain of salt you've ever gotten in your life. Right? It would be, like, 1... then like 2 days, then 1, then like 2 days, then 1, then like 2 days, then 1. Then it doesn't feel like, oh, I've spent a whole month of uploads doing 1 a week on Pokemon, and the Pokemon people who don't care aren't going to be bewildered for the whole month. Like, I don't know. But why am I caring about release schedules when the only release schedule I should be worried about is more videos? This is a very interesting Pokemon thing. It also depends of, like, which ideas do I think are strong and are actually interesting. Like... There really isn't a lot of discussion about the Pokemon anime, so I think this is an interesting sort of niche. Just like the football one is kind of an interesting sort of niche. My most recent football video, by the way, last time I checked, 1.1k, so that's pretty cool, huh? Then these, like, silly ones, like the wonderful fake cities and towns of the Pokemon anime. That's a cute little video idea. Everybody that's seen the anime would be like, oh, I know what you're talking about, that's kind of cute. The struggle of managing Pokemon. This is a great little managerial idea of, like, how do we decide when Ash trades one of his Pokemon out for another one with Professor Oak and all this stuff. And sort of the mindset behind that. That's cute. And then Brock as a kid, too, is, like, a really stupid one, but it's, like, a big point that you really don't understand as a kid, so it could be good clickbait. But anyway. How many do you do at once? How many do you not do at once? I don't really want all these open on my goddamn laptop. Except for the one that we need. Hey, I wasn't trying to do that here, which is this one. Anyway, did everybody watch all my great videos? They were just so good, weren't they? Anyway. What are you recording? Well, you think about potentially opening a One Piece chapter recently? Well, I did that, but this is a different thing. This is another thing that Lickler likes. I guess I should also open my stream documents note, huh? Oh, here it is. Stream ideas. Now, is it updated? Update, you fucking piece of shit. Come on now. It's not updating. It doesn't even have the thing to say it's updating. So do I just close it? Oh, is this a refresh? Repeat doc close. What does that mean? Now I can't click anything. Now it's not responding. This isn't good, chat. Whose idea was this? Unbelievable. Hold on, we'll wait for it. I'll catch up on chat while this happens. I had to put Pokemon on hold since Horizons came back and the holiday break, and I was showing the stark difference in quality. Fuck shitty Pokemon Horizons. Nobody likes this shitty show. I guess that just closed it. Open. Oh, we ain't clicking on Star Wars movie notes. I'll tell you that much. That's a big spoilers. Stream ideas. Here we go. Now you better update, you fucking piece of shit. It's not gonna update, huh? I swore I did it on this. Last modified Tuesday. What a big fucking liar. Version history. Does this like... Oh no, is that gonna take me back? I did notes and everything. I want this fucking shit to pop up. No, now what's it doing? Uh-oh. Swirling little thingy. I can't even close it. Hold on, back to chat. Does Horizon stop looking so cheap after a while? Get him, Miller, get him. Like, there's barely any real animation highlights in each episode. It kind of follows the parrot style of important episodes having great animation and the rest just looking average. Shit-talking the great Naruto. Heath is in chat. Unbelievable. No, that was just showing you previous versions. Anyway, I'll try and get it up on my phone. It's not really a lot of notes. Why is it open twice? What the fuck is happening here? Anyway, let's go back to this. Hey. Gotcha, at least the art style is always easy on the eyes. I'm leaving, tell me, Kyle. Well, I've been playing this Donald Duck game. What a great game. So I definitely have the maybe I'll do Mario 64 next feeling. That's the thing. By the way, Whole Cake Island is humanity's greatest achievement, and I'm not even halfway through it. Well, you know, you and Nate, you just agree on so much. I actually love recent Pokemon Horizons just because it makes all the OG Pokemon power scalers mold out of their minds. Did Ash come back and lose to the new girl? That would be crazy, just like how Ash used to lose to the new ones all the time, and people would always be mad about that. There's no way the stream starting soon thing is still on. No, okay. That just spooked me for a little bit. But Mario 64 was the Mill of the Killer comment. Word. Let me see if I can get this up. I think it's my most recent thing. Also, we got so much. This Donald Duck Crash clone is kind of fire, not gonna lie. It very much is a Crash clone. It even has the time trials in it. It doesn't look anywhere as good as even the first Crash, even though it comes out in 2000, which is 2 years after Crash 3. It has a very limited moveset. There's a lot less on screen because there's no boxes or anything like that. But I don't know, it's kind of cute. So I'm playing this Donald Duck game. It's also very short apparently. Like it says 4 hours to complete. I think I'm on like 62% or something. I'm on World 3 out of 4, I believe. So, you know, we love this great Donald Duck game. What a great game. I also finished Crash Nitro Kart. Crash Nitro Kart is probably better than Crash Team Racing, and I don't know why everybody pretends that it's like some terrible fall-off. I should watch some videos on it or something now that it's fresher in my mind. Oh, and I also watched, of course, Star Wars The Force Awakens, everybody's favorite great Star Wars movie, and then right afterwards I tweeted, I think we can all definitively say that there's one best Star Wars movie. Now, what could he mean by that? Who knows? You'll have to tune in next time. Big announcement, chat. Instead of doing the sequel trilogy for this next video, we are doing Star Wars The Force Awakens, Star Wars Rogue One Story, and Star Wars The Last Jedi. So we are doing those 3, and then in the last video we will do Solo and the third one. Okay, that's how we're doing it. I don't care, I wanted to watch Rogue One in order, okay? Leave me alone. Even on my phone, this stream ideas thingy isn't popping up, so who knows what the fuck's going on. I'll remember my notes, surely. Now let's open this fucking back up and click here. And what's the Donald Duck game? The one we looked at on stream that one time. Donald... Going Quackers. There we go. What a great... It just is like a Crash clone. Look at this long play. It's an hour and it's 90 minutes long. Hey. See, it's got warp rooms like the great Crash Bandicoot. Look at little Donald going over here. He's jumping. He's got a little double. Takes his hat off. The double jump is weird. It like double jumps whenever you press it rather than like a set thingy. And like in Crash, you have to press it right away to do the double jump. But in this, you can jump and then double jump. And so that's pretty advanced, huh? So you got to hit this little thing, and now you got a timer to get to the teddy bear. Otherwise, you got to go back and hit the book again. Because the teddy bear's like the stars, from Mario, or the Torna tokens. I guess after Crash 1, you don't really have a 3-star thing in every level, huh? It's just like gems and boxes. God, Crash, so independent, not like Mario at all. Didn't copy it one little iota. It's also crazy thinking about sort of timelines of this, because, I don't know, I guess I always just thought of them as coming out in the same year. But this is 4 years after. The game doesn't look nearly this good, by the way. This is some sort of remastered ROM thing he's doing. But this game is like 4 years after Crash and 4 years after Mario 64. I guess it looks better than Croc. Now, Croc is the other one. Now, is the Excel spreadsheet still open? This is the old one. What the fuck? Is the new one also opened? See Crash Nitro Kart. Did I finish Jak and Daxter in the time of the last one either? Maybe not. So obviously Crash to Insanity is very different. So I was like, I can take a break between Crash to Insanity and try and do some of these ones. I do want to play both these games. Rayman is just a 2D platformer, so it doesn't really count to this thing I would be doing where I'm trying to play 2D platformers. But there is also all the Nintendo 64 3D platformers, which is Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, I think, which are all on the Switch N64 thingy. I think Conker is also in this. So is Donkey Kong 64, but Donkey Kong 64 is famously, if you're a kind of funny listener, not on the Switch thing, which is annoying, because it would be one that you would want to play. Especially when Jak is so much that type of game, like the N64 type of games. It's a collectathon, as they call them. Whereas Crash in this Donald Duck game, and even Croc to an extent, is sort of like a corridor. Well, Croc isn't really a corridor platformer, where you're running down the corridor here, and this is your interpretation of 3D. Though, like Crash, these Donald Duck levels, like half of them are just 2D. Now, they are actually literally just 2D in this Donald Duck thing, because you literally can't walk towards the screen at all. In Crash, they faked it where you could walk a little bit, there was a little bit of depth. But there isn't in these ones. But anyway. All these games are relatively short too, so I can get through them. We're in a big platformer kick, though I am yearning. I'm like, man, what if I just start Chrono Trigger? Well, I guess we're also doing shitty kart races too, but all kart races are bad, so... I'm not really feeling Beyond Good and Evil at this point. I am kind of feeling this stuff. Like, Astro Bot is a little bit of a corridor platformer too. Honestly, because the plan is we're going to do this little diversion, and then I'm going to keep going through the Crash games, right? After I play Crash 4, I should probably play Astro Bot after that. Astro Bot probably should be more cornered up here than cornered down here with the Last of Us clones. Though the Great Order is an Uncharted clone. Everybody calm down. There's also, if they put these Gears of War games on PS5, or even the Switch, well, I'm not going to get a Switch too, so that doesn't really count. And if they're just on the normal Switch, they probably won't look too good. I would like to play those games. And this Halo collection, I could play that too at some point. These are things I'm vaguely interested in. I still got to do this fucking shit. Ocarina of Time is still vaguely on the brain. Red Dead Redemption 2 is something I could do. This is just like a little Obra Dinn-like game, I think. These are those other PC games. Not really feeling PC games at the moment. But also these RPGs, I'm feeling a little bit. Cuphead we could play. I do love a good walking simulator, and What Remains of Edith Finch is like the one that's on here now. And because I am listening to Kinda Funny and the Colin Moriarty shit all the time, games are very much on their mind. We have continuously been playing games this year, so what can we say? These two categories have suffered a little bit, but if Heath is still here, I did watch the first 7 minutes of the record, I think it's just called Record of the Lotus War, right? On Crunchyroll, and I was just tired, so I went to bed. And then I was like, this was like 2 days ago. It did look like incredible. It was sexy looking. And obviously the elf girl is great, even though she's been in like literally 2 scenes. I did go back and I did watch the Steven Elf video, where it is all about Dearden, or whatever her name is, and connecting her to Frieren in the end. I did watch some other videos, though I don't recall them all. So that is definitely something we're going to be doing. I did also torrent Chungking Express, which is a movie, chat, a Chinese movie, can you believe it? From the same dude as In the Mood of Love, which is a movie that I didn't like as much as I probably thought I should have. Also, if you go to rated by newest, Star Wars has half star. Now, is this just a placeholder? Or is this the real score? We'll have to find out. Well, you're going to figure out that it's a placeholder when I give Rogue One also a 1.5 star. Because I like it to be in the right order of what got rated. Though if you change the rating, it jumps the order, so maybe this is just stupid. I should have just left it. But anyway, this is what I probably should have done for Karanokyo Kai instead of spoiling it for poor Heath. But, for the next Karanokyo Kai movie, half a star might be the correct rating, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, where's fucking Chungking Express so the audience can have a visual fucking reference here? Oh, I want to watch Tintin. Let's watch Tintin, chat. Let's watch Tintin. I think it's on page 2. It's like down. It's like green. And I saw green just then, but I feel like it's more down here. There it is, Chungking Express. And I'm also currently torrenting. Uh-oh, hacked my computer. Where is this? Just this one, which is the blonde director's other big movie. So I'll probably try to watch either one of these because I still have tomorrow off. See, blonde in this movie and some other ones apparently. Look at this guy. He's a filmic genius. The greatest movie of all time, The Great Blonde. So I'll probably try to watch these two today and tomorrow, which means Rogue One is probably later in the week, which it's the end of the week, but next week. I'm still planning on getting Karanokyo Kai and the next 3 Star Wars ones out before the end of the month. Oh my god, we got Revy from the 2010 OVA, not from Black Lagoon 2006, you embarrassing retro anime thingy. Oh, Lord of the Rings. Now, Alita Ari, laughs if you like Lord of the Rings, because he's like, why would anybody like that? And, this was just a message to him, saying, fuck your little shitty Star Wars, Lord of the Rings is way cooler, because look, you got shitty Empire Strikes Back, lame, and then we got the great Lord of the Rings, the 2 best ones up here. Shitty Fellowship is way above them, but who cares about that? But also, this is funny, The Godfather is number 1, of course. 12 Angry Men is number 2, of course. Shawshank Redemption, Schindler's List, Godfather Part 2, obviously the best Godfather. Goodfellas, what a shitty movie. Seventh Samurai, go play with sticks somewhere else. Spirited Away, we hate anime. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, I'm pretty sure that's a Western. Pulp Fiction, we all know that's lame. The Dark Knight, never have I seen a more pathetic thing. Grave of the Fireflies, lame, I don't like that movie. Harakiri, don't even know what that is. Parasite, lame. Rear Window is a movie that I might watch soon. City of God, 02. I literally don't even know what that is. Will I recognize the poster? 02. They don't mean 1902, did they? No, 2002. In the poverty-stricken furrows of de Janeiro in 1970, 2 young men choose different paths. Rocket is built as a budding photographer who documents the increasingly drum-rattle violence of the neighborhood, while Jose is an ambitious drug dealer. Oh my goodness, they're going to come into a conflict. Can you believe it? That's funny. I feel like I've heard that name before, but I had no reference for what it looked like. Is any of this also interesting? That Tokyo Story movie, I watched a YouTube video on that once. Across the Spider-Verse. I'll probably watch these movies when the 3rd one's coming out. Casablanca, we love Casablanca. Shitty Whiplash, nobody likes that movie. Can't believe Alita already wanted to watch it. Alien, that's kind of on the list right now. Anyway, bunch of bullshit. Those are all of our great tweets. No, that's where I had it up. Which one do I watch today, chat? Now, that's a bigger question. Anyway. You playing Mario 64 would be hilarious. You would suck so bad. Well, it's good that I've trained so well in the great Mario 64 DS version. But then I had to play as Yoshi at the beginning, because they change everything up in that one. But don't worry, I've seen full playthroughs and many speedruns from Mario 64. I would be the best. The designs in Lotus War are super cool. They were pretty cool. Wait, I think we should go to Twitter first. Where is Heath up to with his OVA nonsense? I haven't checked probably since the stream. Can you believe it? Alita already cheated. Did you see that with his bullshit? Why do I always put Heath in? with his bullshit little, like, he put like 4 shorts on his media checklist. What the fuck is Shitty Heath's dumb name? His dumb fake name on this. There we go. Hey, I'm trying to look at that. Winter Objective, I don't know any of these. Never seen any of these anime in my life. Get them out of here. We hate modern anime. We like 1990s OVAs, I think is what... Oh, these ones are all... I think I might have seen all these ones. He's been slacking. Where is the... Oh, he's just flexing that he watched the old Nosferatu. I could do that too, you know? Oh, how far up? Oh, here we go. A Record of Lotus War here. That's the intro shot. The intro song is really cool. Haven't seen that girl yet. Spoiler. I've seen that girl, though. Haven't seen that guy yet. Oh, he's a scary guy. Can't wait to meet the scary guy. He looks cool. But I guess we don't have to go to Mal, because Heath would tell us if there's another 10 out of 10. Oh, that he's ready to share with the class. Drake fan reacts to Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Now that's tragic. Oh my god, Ben Hunt's here. Hold on, let me check. Have I exploded any further? I don't really get like I have to log in. 19 subscribers, I'm pretty big. No, just 1.1k. It fell off. I'm dead. 28 thumbs up. Now that's pretty massive, you know. And somehow the video is still up with all this footage in it. Wait, are they trialing right now? What the fuck's going on? They are. I didn't know this. I thought all the trials were televised. There is one later today, but it seems boring. Is anybody playing, chat? I don't know why Burly Bears... Oh, it probably hasn't started yet, huh? Why are there, like... Or maybe this is? No. Is this like... Those look like kids. These look more like men, huh? I don't know what the fuck's going on here. We're not going to watch football. Everybody calm down. Death count. I 100 spend the most frustrating Crash Bandicoot. It looks like Wrath of Cortex. Now that's crazy. Oh my god, it is. Imagine counting all your deaths. I'd rather kill myself. Did we have any other updates? I think we did, but I'm just forgetting them because my shitty document didn't update. Did you see that the original copy of Kuranoki Yokai book sold for like 30k? No, I did not see that. That's crazy. Why would they pay so much for such a mid, you know? That's what me and Elite are be saying. We got 44%. We got a little while left. Any big February videos yet? I don't really think so. What did I watch? Trying to think. I'm looking off in the distance, pondering, chat. I have been watching a bunch of shitty videos just to close the tabs, but like apparently none of them left much of an impression. The Tale of Two Askers. Hold on, let's just start this video. Let's see what the fuck this is about. Oh my god, the videos, we just don't have enough time to watch them all.
Oscar Langley.
Now, is this going to be like one Oscar is confident and the other Oscar is a little sad girl, or is it going to be Oscar Langley Soyu and Oscar Shikinami? We got to know. Tony Funk, like Tori Funk the wrestler. This is crazy. Oh my god, Oscar's everywhere. Why studying anime is important. Oscar destroys her reputation. The Curious Case of Misato. Great Evangelion here. Lots of Made in Abyss too. Oh, this reminds me of something here. What was I supposed to talk about here? Something was supposed to be discussed, chat. Oh! I've been watching Simpsons episodes. Like, I watched the first 4 Simpsons episodes. Unironically, Season 1, Episode 1, Season 1, Episode 2, Season 1, Episode 3, and Season 1, Episode 4. They're funny. They're cute. Well, they're not really that funny. They're not really trying to be too funny either. Because at one point I was like, okay, I should just do this because I want to. So I was like, what episode should I watch? Should I watch like the Who Shot Mr. Burns ones? Because those are like famous episodes. Then they were like Season 6 finale and Season 7 premiere. Then I was like, maybe I should watch a little bit earlier and see like how... And then I was just like, okay, I'll just do Season 1. I think I'm going to allow myself to put independent seasons on the media checklist. But then that will force me to watch them all. But I am kind of excited to see how it slowly morph into the show that you, like, remember. Because a lot of, like, the characters are making, like, their first appearances. Like, there's, like, the famous example of, like, how... Oh, my God. What is the gay dude at the power plant's name that's always with Mr. Burns? I keep wanting to say Skinner, but that's the principle. Smithers, of course, that's his name, because they're going to be blown to smithereens because of nuclear and stuff. There's like the famous example where I think it's in episode 2, or maybe it is literally episode 1. He's got like brown skin. But that changes, and also a lot of the portrayals are slightly off and stuff like that. Like the bar guys aren't there yet, only Barney is there, but like the other 2 guys aren't there yet, and it's like, oh, it's going to slowly become the show. And like Homer isn't like always stupid like he will be later, though I kind of wish he was, because he's more funny that way, and I think more interesting than like the kind of like bumbling like normal guy he's supposed to be at the moment. Anyway, that was another thing. I wasted my time watching a bunch of Simpsons. Isn't that terrific? Alita E says, why are you streaming on Twitch? Because we love Twitch. It's our favorite platform. And Alita E just bought us another stream on Twitch. Obviously, we can't stream on YouTube until the content is good enough. Like when we do One Piece live action. I did open it on Netflix today, chat. Only 8 episodes. That's crazy. I'm sure I knew that at one point, but can't wait for the discussion. I probably should do that next. Isn't Blue-Eyed Samurai also 8 episodes? Blue-Eyed Samurai. Is it gonna... Do I have to look up episode numbers? I bet it'll say it on this wiki thing. Because these are the next 2 Netflix shows we're going to be watching. 8 episodes. True, we love great short seasons. But yeah. There is like this cluster down here. Where is it? I don't know. It's in the movie one. Where is the movie one? It's like Indiana Jones, The Matrix, Dune, Blade Runner. Me and Alita are going to do Blade Runner. But the other ones I'm like, should I just like, should I save Dune until like the next one's coming out so I can watch the first 2 and then go on to the next one? Though Dune, I decided I wasn't going to read the book, but now I'm like, maybe I would. Obviously, there's no Indiana Jones coming up or anything like that. But things like Fallout, like I don't know if the next Fallout season is coming out this year, but should I save Fallout and then watch it then? I was hyped on Fallout, and then I saw an hour and 13 minutes for that first episode or whatever, and I was like, Jesus Christ, how about you hold on to that for a second, young man? Squid Game, I'm still not that interested in. Oh, this Spider-Man show. I did want to watch this. But I was like, oh, I can watch it before the next episodes come out. And I think that when I checked, it was like they were coming out on the 6th, and I just forgot. But also, this is like an actual MCU thing, which makes me like kind of not want to watch it but maybe, I don't know. Because I listened to the Kind of Funny guys talk about it, and I watched the IGN review, so I was like, oh, maybe this is fine. But we'll have to see. Depends. I think they're also only like 25 minutes long, which is like terrific. We love that. But anyway, we act on impulse here now. We'll have to see. Where is Heath sending us? Heath not usually with the YouTube links. Show 1, oh my god, it's even time stamped. Now is this really about Pluto? No, this has got to be some like light novel thing or something.
French name because I thought it was cool. You know what else is good?
I don't like this voice at all, Heath. I don't want to watch it anymore. Little weird.
Soryu is objectively Evangelion's most popular character.
True, and the best one.
And with good reason. Asuka's grit, fearlessness, and outspoken personality gave her a standout role among her fellow pilots, especially when
Bunch of boring bitches, that's what they are.
contrasted with Shinji Ikari's more passive disposition. Despite her popularity, however, Asuka was subjected to the biggest retcon among Evangelion's main protagonists, a decision
Oh, we are talking about Asuka Shikinami.
that split her into 2 different characters. This controversial move essentially replaced Asuka Langley Soryu with an
I remember I figured out why this happened. Like, why this was a thing, but I've forgotten it. We gotta rewatch those rebuilds. Was it like, oh, because this is like about Shinji's like simulated millions of lives in the rebuilds, and Asuka's just like an Evangelion unit. She's just as replaceable as a Rei or something.
imposter, leading many to wonder what Hideaki Anno intended all along. Hello Funkers, Tony Funk here, and today we're going to explore this controversy
I ain't no Funker.
and uncover the real reasons Anno replaced Asuka Langley Soryu with the Shikinami variant, and in the process, understand his feelings about the 2 Asukas he created. So welcome Funkers to A Tale of 2 Asukas.
Oh my god, this one's got brown hair. We hate these shitty rebuilds.
It was during Anaheim's 1996 Anime Expo when Hideaki Anno publicly revealed that his favorite Evangelion character was Asuka, coyly adding that he found her
Epic.
cute. After hearing from a fan
She's cute, chat, okay? That's all he said.
that most Americans told that his favorite Evangelion character was Asuka, coyly adding that he found her cute. After hearing from a fan that most Americans favored Misato, Anno retorted, "I'm surprised. In Japan,
Oh no, I think this is a bad quote.
and the overwhelming favorites is Rei. They can't handle strong women such as Misato and Asuka."
True. These Japanese, like the bunch of little cucks, they don't like an opinionated woman.
Now, perhaps this was true in 1996, but 24 years later, the tide shifted dramatically. Between March 27th and April 29th, 2020, Japanese Public Broadcasting Channel, NHK, conducted an Evangelion popularity poll and aired the results that following May. Unsurprisingly, Asuka topped the polls
Fuck you guys are all pussies. Look, why is shitty Karu at 2?
and was crowned as Eva's most popular character by the network. What some may have overlooked, however, is that NHK did not specify which Asuka won, a pedantic
Right.
distinction that was going to matter a lot more than anyone would expect. At the time of NHK's poll, Asuka had already been split into two distinct characters, with her name changed from Asuka Langley Soryu to Asuka Shikanami Langley, having occurred nearly 12 years prior following the
I mean, the characters are basically the fucking same.
release of the feature film, You Cannot Advance. In addition to Asuka's name change, her appearance and personality were altered, with her hair color changed from red to brown, and her hatred of dolls replaced with a transition object relationship to them instead. More on that later. Despite these changes, Asuka's deviation
That stuff is different. Now, I haven't watched these movies in a couple years, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I used to be really mad about this cooking thing. But I don't know if I'm still mad at it.
from her original counterpart was only marginally greater than Rei Ayanami's during the second film of the Rebuild series. This prompted deviation from her original counterpart was only marginal relationship to them instead. More on that later. Despite these changes, Asuka's deviation from her
Doesn't this sound like that one guy that we always say sounds like Noah Samson that's really popular? Aliari? He does. All these guys sound the same.
original counterpart was only marginal. Her appearance and personality were altered, with her hair color changed from red to brown, and her hatred of dolls replaced with a transition object relationship to them instead. More on that later. Despite these changes, Asuka's deviation from her original counterpart was only marginally greater than Rei Ayanami's during the second film of the Rebuild series. This prompted fans to question the significance of Asuka's name change. During a promotional interview for the Evangelion 2.0 Complete Records collection, Anno said the following: "Because I changed the sete relating to the EVA pilots, in order to provide consistency in accordance with that, I thought it was best to change the name. I also thought that the change in name of a main character would enable viewers from the previous work to receive the message. This time is different. A new feeling." And though Anno referenced changing the character's setes, a Japanese term that refers to a character's relation to their environment and story, the third film of the series had departed so much from the original source material that every character's sete had naturally changed. This meant that by 2020, participants of NHK's poll who were familiar with the rebuilds viewed Asuka's dual iterations in a similar vein to all the other rewritten characters. Of course, everything changed with Rise Upon a Time. In this film, the differences between the two Asukas grew considerably, and in the process, revealed Anno's more substantive intentions with the character's changes. But before we talk about that, we need to talk
Well, I don't have time to talk about this, and I wanted to know what he thinks the biggest changes are.
about how Asuka Shikanami Langley first came to be. Asuka's return to the big screen became almost inevitable following the end of Evangelion's critical acclaim. The film's box office success not only brought prestige to Gainax and Anno, but cemented Evangelion as a household name. Naturally, Anno felt inclined to continue his legacy and waited for the right moment to rebuild Evangelion. The genesis of the Rebuild series traces its roots back to 2001, a mere 4 years after the release of The End of Evangelion. In its original form, the subsequent installments of the Evangelion franchise was supposed to be a self-contained reboot of the series akin to Gundam G. According to Anno, his ambitions at the time were to turn Evangelion into a universal classic by renewing interest in the series with additional storylines. During an interview
Is that what we call Spider-Man, a universal classic or whatever? And that's why this thingy, I used to try and figure out a term for that. But anyway, I got a fucking shitty video, and we're on 30%, so that means we got to end stream now. Crazy, huh? We can watch the rest of that video next time. That video was cute. It was starting off strong. I was curious. We love Evangelion. Who knows when the next stream is going to be. It probably won't be tomorrow. Well, maybe if I have to record again tomorrow. But maybe I just want to record it and dip in and dip out, and so spend more time making a video or something. I don't know. Anyway, crazy stuff. Big things are coming. This video, it should be a short one. It could be out soon. Who knows? Who knows anything anymore? That's what I'm always saying. I'll tell you who doesn't know anything. That elite RE idiot. What a good end that would have been if I had just ended the thingy. But I didn't. But I think I'll end it now. Or will I do it now? Or maybe I'll click this one first. It makes more sense to click this one first.